It's me, Father. No king should be alone.
To be a king is to be alone.
How can I ease your burdens?
Stop angering your mother.
Oh, you ask too much. What if you took a day off? I know a tavern not far from here. Wine and women.
You expect me to disrespect your mother?
No, you can still look. I had a thought about Gibeah. What would make this city a grand capital? I've been thinking much about it lately. It should be a destination for our people. We build grand theaters for the arts. We bring the greatest performers and spectacles from Egypt, and they will love you for it. This will be the ultimate distraction.
This is a wise idea.
I could lead this effort, serve a purpose.
Leadership is not your strength.
Had I been born 10 months earlier, perhaps I would have this strength.
It is not about when you were born, it is who you are.
Then who am I?
In time, you will find your purpose, but
Father, this is a chance for me to find that purpose. For once. May the king live forever.
So I like that. It gives Eshbal some depth. He is feeling worthless, and no one wants to feel worthless, and he feels unwanted. Saul plays it very well with you can tell he does actually love him, but he doesn't think much of his abilities, and you can see it. You can see why. You understand it, but you also understand the frustration of has anyone ever expected anything of him? Has he been given the opportunity to try? We don't know that family history. You do get the sense there may have been one or two things that just ended in spectacular failure. That's just me extrapolating. I can't really point to what gives you that impression. It's a combination of the acting and stuff. But it's a good scene. And also, I think it does show Eshbal's heart of he does actually care about things. He puts on this facade that he doesn't, and he's just this rich playboy. But he does actually care and want to help. He's just not able to. He's not the man for the moment.
Stand here! This is so urgent! The elder of the tribe is done.
I must speak to you, my friend, privately. Why am I denied?
You will stop and address him as your king.
I will not stop. The House of Saul has betrayed me!
how have we betrayed you?
God blessed my family with only one beautiful daughter, fit for a nobleman. Now that is out of the question.
And what does that have to do with our family?
Your brother defiled her. My daughter swears it. What is this? Where are you going? I demand that you stay.
Who do you think you are?
Brother, you're not needed.
Seems I am.
You shamed my daughter.
Which one is your daughter again? Is she the one with the lumpy back or the eyes that don't match?
You apologize. Now.
I'm sorry. I am. That your daughter's eyes don't match.
Did you defile this man's daughter?
Probably.
It is your brother's duty to marry my daughter and join our houses. Amends must be made. And unless they are, the tribe of Dan will no longer be loyal to your house.
Let me simplify this for you. We'll never be joined.
You must marry her or be stoned to death.
Who speaks of death in this palace?
King sends me.
You invoke the law of Moses.
That the law of Moses would also demand that your daughter be stoned.
Return tomorrow and we shall settle this.
So, continuation of that, showing how much of a screw up Eshbal is. I do like the intricacies of enforcing the Mosaic law as they showed there, of the fact that it probably was not enforced as often as it should be because both parents would have to agree that both children should die. And I doubt many people agreed to that regardless. Instead, it was probably just used as a, if you do this, that's what's going to happen to you, and it very rarely did. But at the same time, also, marriage. Although I don't know if that was quite a correct one because, there was the possibility of, but that wasn't implied. But showing Eshbal trying to play off his indiscretions without any remorse, and then also realizing, well, maybe I should have some towards the end of the scene. Of I may have screwed up pretty bad here, and of course showing Saul's reaction to the whole thing of he's not there. He may be incapable of ruling at this point because the madness is getting worse. It was just a thing that happened every now and then at night while he was asleep or whatever, but now it's becoming a problem in the day-to-day ruling of Israel. Well acted, well written, well filmed. Good scene.
The king has taken enough!
Father, you must know something.
I do not question the orders. I carry them out. It would be good for you to remember that.
I do like that they used Jesse to show the regret Israel, or some Israelites had, for asking God for a king.
What do you... I'm not scared of the line anymore. Now you won't be scared either.
So was that an error earlier that he had the
What's
lion
the
claw?
shit for me?
Who knows?
There is no need for goodbyes. I will see you again soon.
Looking at this from Joab's perspective is kind of funny. Like, the king just said he wants to see David. Why are you all freaking out so bad? What's going on here?
Do what you must. Protect him.
Don't know what he expects him to be able to do, but yeah, all right. It's funny. It looks like they're healing at Eliab's arm progressively. It seems to get better, scene by scene. But it's going too fast for the timeline.
Which one is she going to move?
Quiet. What do you think they're going to do to you?
This is an actual game from Egypt. I do know that much.
What can they do? I'm the prince.
There are laws.
Give him some cattle, buy back his loyalty. It'll all be forgotten.
You can't do that. You touch this one, you have to move it.
I have to move it.
You have to.
Narab, I don't have to do anything.
Esh, I know her, and I know her father too. You really humiliated him. And if he can't get revenge on you, then he's going to take it out on her.
What's your point?
My point is there are consequences. I'm trying to look out for you.
Thank you so much. Now I understand. Now I know.
Really not. Let's just play. Let's play. It's my turn.
You can continue playing whatever. Find Michal, play with her. What? I made an error in judgment. Why is everyone so surprised? It's not like I killed a servant. We're just going to pretend like that never happened, but...
Because you do this to yourself.
You will speak no further.
But Mother, I have so much more to say.
You asked what you are to me. And the truth is, from the day you first drew breath, you are nothing but the curse!
Leave us. We used to go to look at the goats. On one of those trips, there was a particularly blue sky. So we jumped around, scooping our arms through the air. You jumped too high and you fell and scraped your knee. I kissed it and promised to make it feel better. Do you remember what you told me that day? You said that I was your favorite. But later that night, I had to wash the wound. It hurt and you cried and you cried. I tried to explain why it needed cleaning, but you said that you hated me. I cried too.
I'm sorry.
I am sorry, because now I need to clean another wound.
Again, a lot happened. I think a big part of everything that was happening there was that there had been efforts to rein Eshbal in the past. Mirab is not the most responsible, but she knows that what he did was wrong, and she's against him and thinks that he didn't handle himself well, and also he wasn't thinking, and she wants him to start thinking. That's what she's pushing for. And then having Saul blow up on him and showing that Eshbal really does care what Saul thinks. A lot of times a kid or an adult, someone's child, can be super rebellious because they think that their parents feel a certain way about them, and then if they're actually told that they were right, it's so much worse. It's one of those weird situations where the fear of something isn't worse than finding out that your fears were justified. And so having Saul say that broke his heart, and actor does a really good job. I like that the mom stepped in as kind of starting off as comforting, but also saying, look, this is your doing. Like when you scraped your knee, you brought this on yourself, and I'm sorry, but we're not going to be able to keep you from getting hurt by this one. All in all, really good scene showing the family dynamics. As far as I've gotten in the show, they haven't really done much after this with Eshbal's character, so it'll be interesting to see why they decided to focus an episode on him, or so much of an episode on him. I'm curious where his arc goes as the show progresses, because I don't know right now. But building up a character like this and letting us into his psyche is usually a sign that they have something planned for later. Hopefully, we'll see. So far, the writers have been pretty good, so I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt and hope that that's the case. We'll see.